And here we are back at the blacksmith's bonfire. I actually don't remember whether we kindled this bonfire or not, so I'm going to burn my Estus flask and have a seat. We have kindled this bonfire. Good, good. So before we get going to Sens Fortress over there, we are going to come down and we shall upgrade.
You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
Why, yes, I do need something forged. So we farmed up until we had 4 large Titanite Shards. I hope that is the right number for us to have here. Oh, and we picked up another one at some point. So we've got 5 actually. So we can go up to +8. We can go up to +9, and it'll take another. Oh, I had said 4 earlier. So it only takes 3 in order to get up to +10. Which for now is the maximum upgrade that we can put onto an Uchi Katana. Just for comparison against that Drake Sword that a lot of people like to use. Well, the upgrades there cost 10,000 apiece and use a Dragon Scale. And Dragon Scales are very, very rare. And it can only go up to a maximum of +5. And our Uchi Katana, even after we get it up to +10, that's not even half of its damage. So, I assure you guys, this Uchi Katana decision that we're making is correct. If you can make it through this game up until you can branch off and start upgrading this Uchi Katana into lightning without getting the extra strength to use the Drake Sword one-handed, you're gonna be just that much better off. You're gonna have a little bit more vitality. You're gonna have a little bit more stamina and endurance. So totally worth doing in my book. Two-handing the Drake Swords, plenty. So, if you come up here, there's going to be these 2 Serpent Men. And you notice that I came off at the side of the door there. The reason why is that there's a pressure plate here that actually triggers and fires arrows. And you can see that did, it actually does about 1 Serpent Man worth of health. I don't know why I'm backing on this bridge. That's not what you want to do at all. Backstabs, however, are always good. Always, always, always good. I don't really have a fantastic idea of how many of these lizards I'm actually going to need to kill between here and the end of Sens Fortress. So I'm going to be quite sparing about my my pyromancy. And just come on up here. Shiny's over here. Soul of a brave warrior. No shinies on that side. And why is Sens Fortress so notorious exactly? Well, stuff like this, Sens Fortress. It's things like this that make people not exactly want to be your friend. It's things like this that are unpleasant and make people hate you. But if you just make it through there. There's also a lightning spewing lizard up there. Don't want any of that if you can avoid it. But your shield should stun the lizard. This feels like the sort of thing that I'm gonna end up being okay with using a greater combustion to solve. Except for, it kind of looks like he's gonna end up falling off of this. There we go. I was just about to burn pyromancy on him too. Anyhow, and then we just got this one more little tiny gigantic saw blade. Is there anything around here? Nah, nothing important to grab. There are actually 2 really, really important rings in Sens Fortress that you want to make sure that you get. Oh, you also want to make sure that you don't get rocked by the lightning that this guy spews. Oh, jeez. Oh, that is a pretty fantastic death. Dang! As I was saying, before getting completely rocked by that saw blade, there are 2 really, really important rings in Sens Fortress that you want to make sure that you get. One of them increases drop rate, and the other one increases your physical defense by quite a lot. So yet again, just come up here, bait these guys forward, fall back, and hit the switch. And if you can land all of those on one of them, all the better. You will only have to fight one of these lizard men. That is a good thing, because they are a little bit tough. A little bit tough at this point of the game. At least if you don't want to burn your pyromancy on them. They are a little durable. They also have a ton of poise, meaning if you hit them, they do not get stunned at all. Ever. Period. Try jumping off. You actually, yeah, if you have enough vitality, you can jump off here. But as you can see, there's like Titanite demons down here. There actually are. There's more than one of them in that lower area there. It's pretty difficult, and you need the rusted iron ring equipped if you're down there. I'm not, so I just realized that I don't. But, yeah, it's pretty tough down there. Pretty tough. Definitely something that you can put off until later in the game. Or even indefinitely if you are not doing a completionist run-through. And I am going to burn some pyromancy on this lizard. And how good is our pyromancy now? Holy cow, is it good against these guys. There's no comparison between our pyromancy and our melee attacks at all at this point. That'll even back up a little bit once we get that upgrade that I was talking about, but that is still not 4 waves. Still, it's important to be able to fight stuff without burning magic, because you've only got a finite number of spells to cast. So, we were making our way through these saw blades, and the lightning chucker does make it more than a little bit difficult. But once you get up to her, you can pretty much just wail away at her. Oh. And I did not see that come in, actually. Where was that switch exactly? I don't even know. But we can go ahead and open up this treasure chest. Yay! More large Titanite shards. How awesome is that? That is super awesome. Super awesome, because now, next time we are at a blacksmith, we can get up to +10 on our Uchigatana. If you come over here, oh my word, I did not see him coming at all. Not even a little bit. There we go. He did not see that boulder coming at all. Not even a little bit. And done, with a little bit of help from Boulders. So, if you know where the traps are in Sens Fortress, you can use them to help you. That is something that you need to be able to do. And that looked almost like a statue over there. And this looks almost like it could rain boulders onto him. Not sure that I trust it not to rain boulders onto me, but I'm pretty sure that I can withstand a single boulder. I wonder if I can't get a little bit more physical defense. Can I get that? At the very least, I could go ahead and equip that stone helmet. That stone helmet's very nice. Even compared to this gold hemmed robe. See, if you look at physical defense, magic defense, flame defense, lightning defense, 176, 197, 241, 159. And we are gaining quite a bit of physical defense just by switching in that helmet. So let's do that, and then fight him, and hopefully, if we get hit from behind by a boulder, it doesn't kill us. Out of stamina there, so I had to back it up. He's probably going to just fall off this edge if I just block a couple more attacks. Nope, he came forward for some reason. Oh, he's going to bite me twice. And there he goes. There he goes. Just need a little bit of intelligent blocking. And then hitting him. Always gotta open up those windows before you attack your enemies, though. Now let's go ahead and just wait for this boulder to come by here. And then go for a sprint on up to here. Oh, and there's somebody waiting there to throw lightning at us. Yes, there is. Well, if she is safe there, we want to be there. And now I think she's actually doomed to fall off of this ledge, no matter what we do. Yep. Ah, and there's actually going to be stuff for us to get down there. That is a fall that we could survive from up here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, actually. Shotel. This is actually a pretty cool weapon. It evades shield defense to sneak in damage. So if you make a lightning one of these, it actually does a ton of damage even if your opponent blocks. So that can help in PvE, it can also help a ton in PvP. But yeah, it's even something that we could equip, but we're not going to be upgrading it. We are going to be upgrading our Uchi Katana for sure. For sure, because we like doing tons of damage. Got another drop here. Pretty sure that's going to be fine. Yeah, it didn't even hurt us. And now we have a dude in an onion hat.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a ball to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
He finds his joke really funny. Weighing his options, so to speak. I am not even sure if I get it. Man, I do not look like somebody you would want to fight in a back alley. I think it's the like the whole faceless madman thing that I've got going on with the just the tiny eye slits. The fact that the rest of my outfit looks like a like kind of a Grim Reaper type, and then also I have a massive katana that a samurai of legend would still wield two-handed. Then I'm just wandering around one-handed like I do not even give a fuck. Got a ring of steel protection, and that is immediately getting equipped. Oh yes. All right. So how much do you think that thing raises your defense? Let's go pull up our physical defense. Look at that number, 195. It goes up to 245. That's an extra 25% onto our defense. Oh yes. It's actually just a flat number of 50, so you can't always rely on it giving you an extra 25%. But in this case, it is a massive boost to our defense. Massive, massive, massive. And there are always traps. Ah, so here we see a pressure plate on the ground. We also, that is where the hole is that the arrows are going to shoot out of. Oh darn, why don't you trigger traps when you walk over them? That is cheating. Cheating. Oh, come on, I'm just trying to go down this hallway in order to, get him to get hit by that. Only get one hit on him. Oh, well, get a backstab. Gonna rock his world out right there. Gonna block a bit more, and counter stab, and block, and counter stab. Oh, yes. The fierce attack on those guys seems to do a bit more damage compared to the swipe, because it is piercing, I think, versus slashing damage. Oh! And I get rocked by that boulder. Yes, I do. Go ahead. Hop